Time is the most precious currency we have in life. But do you truly understand what time is? Time is not just the ticking of a clock or the turning of calendar pages. Time is the canvas upon which your purpose unfolds. Time is the soil in which your dreams take root. Time is your friend, not your enemy. But many of you are fighting with time. You are wrestling with time. You are trying to beat time. And that's why you are losing the very battle you are trying to win. 20 years ago, I planted a mango tree in my backyard. Every day for 3 months. I would go out and look at that soil, expecting to see a fully grown tree with sweet, ripe mangoes. You laugh. But that's exactly how many of you are living your lives. I learned something powerful from that experience. I learned that my expectation wasn't wrong, but my timing was. I had the right vision, but the wrong timeline. The seed was doing exactly what it was supposed to do, but underground, where I couldn't see it. And that's what's happening in your life right now, while you are sleeping, while you are waiting, while you are preparing. Something is happening underground. The roots of your greatness are spreading. The foundation of your success is being established. But here's what you need to understand about greatness. It's not an event. It's a process. Greatness is not something you achieve overnight. It's something you grow into over time. Every great oak tree was once a small acorn that fell into the ground and was patient enough to go through the process. Your relationship with time will determine your relationship with success. Your understanding of timing will determine your level of achievement. Your patience will determine your potential. And that's why I'm here tonight. Because some of you are about to give up right before your breakthrough. Some of you are trying to rush what needs to mature. Some of you are fighting against the very process that's designed to prepare you for what you have been praying for. Time is not just passing. Time is preparing. Every moment you are going through is shaping you for what you are going to. Every season of waiting is a season of strengthening. Every delay is not a denial. It's development. And that's why we need to understand the nature of time itself. Because until you understand how time works, you will keep working against it instead of working with it. Everything in life operates by laws. Natural, unchangeable, undeniable laws. And one of the most powerful laws in the universe is the law of seed, time, and harvest. When a farmer plants a seed, he doesn't come back the next day with his harvest basket. Why? Because he understands something that many of us have forgotten. Between the planting and the harvesting, there must be time. But in our modern world, we have lost touch with this fundamental truth. We want to plant today and harvest tomorrow. We want to start a business today and be a millionaire next week. We want to begin training today and be a champion tomorrow. Rushing is a form of violence against natural law. When you try to rush your development, you are actually fighting against the very process designed to protect your potential. I watched a butterfly emerging from its cocoon once. A beautiful sight. But there was a young boy who thought he would help the butterfly by opening the cocoon. Do you know what happened? The butterfly died. Why? Because the struggle of breaking free from that cocoon was necessary. That pressure, that resistance, that time of struggling, it was developing the strength the butterfly needed to fly. As some of you are trying to break free from your cocoon too early, you are trying to skip the strengthening process. You are attempting to override the natural laws that govern growth. Think about bamboo for a moment. For 5 years you water it, fertilize it, care for it. And nothing appears to happen. Nothing, but in the 5th year, in just 6 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Now, was it did nothing for those 5 years? No. It was building an elaborate root system that could support its massive growth. Your life right now might feel like those first 5 years of the bamboo. You are working. You are learning. You are preparing. But you can't see anything happening. But I am here to tell you, something is happening underground. The power of proper timing cannot be overestimated. When you understand timing, you stop fighting the process and start flowing with it. When you understand timing, you stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. There are seasons in life, seasons of planting, seasons of watering, seasons of waiting, and seasons of harvest. You cannot have summer and winter. You cannot have harvest during planting time. These are laws. These are principles. These are truths that govern all of life. And that's why rushing is so dangerous. When you rush, you crush. When you hurry, you bury. When you try to force growth, you abort the very process that's trying to produce what you are looking for. The natural laws that govern growth are working in your favor, but you must align yourself with them. You must understand them. You must respect them. Your dreams are too valuable to rush. Your purpose is too important to hurry. Your potential is too precious to force. And that's why we must understand not just the nature of time, but the very process of greatness itself. Because greatness is not just about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. The process of greatness. Many people want the product of greatness, but they don't want the process. They want the crown, but they don't want the cross. They want the glory, but they don't want the story. But I am here to tell you something profound about achievement. It's not what you accomplish that makes you great. It's what you become in the process of accomplishing. Every achievement has an anatomy. Just like your body has systems and structures that make it function. Greatness has components that must be developed in the right order, at the right time, in the right way. Think about a baby learning to walk. First, they strengthen their neck to hold up their head. Then they learn to roll over. Then they crawl. Then they pull themselves up. Then they stand. Then they take those first wobbly steps. And some of you are trying to run before you can crawl. You are trying to fly before your wings are fully formed. There are stages of growth that cannot be skipped. You cannot build the 10th floor before you build the first. You cannot harvest fruit before the roots are deep. These are laws. These are principles. And right now you are in a season. Yes, you are in a season. Some of you are in a season of foundation laying. It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Some of you are in a season of root development. Nobody sees it, but without it, you cannot sustain what's coming. Some of you are in a season of strength building. It's uncomfortable, but it's essential. But here's where many people make a critical mistake. They don't understand their season. They are fighting against winter when winter is exactly what they need. They are rushing through spring when spring is preparing them for summer. You must understand your current season. A tree doesn't try to produce fruit in winter. A butterfly doesn't try to fly while it's still a caterpillar. Nature understands seasons. Nature respects processes. But let me warn you about something dangerous. The price of premature success. Oh yes, there is such a thing as succeeding too soon. There is such a thing as getting what you want before you are ready for it. I have seen people promoted before they were prepared. I have watched businesses expand before their systems were ready. I have witnessed talents pushed into the spotlight before they were developed. And do you know what happened? They collapsed under the weight of success they weren't prepared to carry. Premature success is like building a skyscraper on a shallow foundation. It might stand for a while. It might look impressive for a moment, but eventually the structure will reveal every shortcut you took in the process. That's why the process is not your enemy. The process is your friend. The waiting is not wasted. The waiting is working. The delay is not a denial. The delay is development. Every stage of growth is necessary. Every season has a purpose. Every delay has a design. Every moment of waiting is a moment of preparation. Some of you are frustrated because you are not where you want to be. You are exactly where you need to be for what you are becoming. The process is not just about reaching your destination. It's about becoming the person who can handle that destination when you get there. The anatomy of achievement demands respect. The stages of growth require patience. The seasons of development deserve honor because greatness, true greatness, lasting greatness is not just about reaching the top. It's about being able to stay there. And that's why patience is not just a virtue, it's a power. It's not just a good idea. It's a necessity. Because when you understand the power of patience, you begin to see every delay differently. Let me tell you something about patience that will transform your life forever. Patience is not what you have been told it is. Patience is not sitting around doing nothing. Patience is not passive submission to circumstances. No, patience is power in disguise. There's a difference between waiting and being patient. Waiting is passive, but patience is active. Waiting is killing time, but patience is developing time. When you are truly patient, you are not just sitting there, you are preparing there, you are not just existing, you are evolving. I want you to understand something profound about patience. Patience is not about the passing of time. It's about what passes into you during that time. While you are being patient, wisdom is entering. While you are being patient, character is forming. While you are being patient, strength is developing. Look at a master craftsman working with wood. He doesn't rush. He doesn't hurry. Every cut is precise. Every movement has purpose. That's not just waiting. That's patience in action. That's wisdom being demonstrated. That's mastery being manifested. But many of you are confusing movement with progress. You are mistaking activity for achievement. You are counting passing time instead of making time counter. True patience builds something in you that nothing else can build. It builds character. And character is not formed in the moments of success. Character is formed in the moments when you could quit but you don't. When you could give up but you persist. When you could take shortcuts but you stay the course. There's a relationship between patience and wisdom that you must understand. Wisdom knows that some things cannot be rushed. Wisdom understands that pressure creates diamonds, but it takes time. Wisdom recognizes that the fruit will come, but not before the roots are deep enough to sustain it. Every time you choose patience, you are choosing wisdom. Every time you resist the urge to rush, you are building character. Every time you honor the process, you are developing power. Patience doesn't just build your character. It reveals your character. How you handle the waiting reveals what's really inside of you. How you manage delay exposes what you are made of. Some of you are in a season of patience right now, and you are wondering, how long? But that's the wrong question. The question is not how long. The question is, what am I becoming while I wait? Because patience is not just about getting what you want. It's about becoming who you need to be to handle what you want. Patience is not just about reaching your destination. It's about developing the strength to thrive when you get there. This is why patience and wisdom are inseparable. Wisdom knows that every great dream needs time to mature. Wisdom understands that every mighty oak was once a patient acorn. Wisdom recognizes that every masterpiece requires time to perfect. And as you develop this patience, as you build this character, as you grow in this wisdom, or something remarkable begins to happen, you start to recognize patterns. You begin to see the signs of growth that others miss. You start to understand the seasons of success. Everything in life moves in cycles. Everything. Your growth is not a straight line going up. It's a spiral. And once you understand this pattern, it will revolutionize how you view your progress. Think about how you learn to walk. You didn't just get up one day and start running marathons. No. You took one step. You fell down. You took 2 steps. You fell down. You got up again. Took 3 steps. Fell down again. But each time, listen to me carefully, each time you fell forward. That's your personal development cycle. Sometimes it feels like you are going backwards, but you are actually moving forward. Sometimes it feels like you are falling down, but you are actually falling up. But you must learn to recognize the markers of your progress. The signs are there, but they are subtle. They are not always obvious. That's why most people miss them. When a bamboo shoot first breaks through the soil, It doesn't look anything like the towering giant it will become. When a butterfly first emerges, its wings are wet and crumpled. When a master artist first sketches, it looks like meaningless lines. These are progress markers. These are signs of growth. But if you don't know what to look for, you will miss them completely. It compounds. Just like money in the bank earning interest, your growth multiplies over time. The knowledge you gained yesterday supports the wisdom you received today. The strength you built last month enables the progress you make this month. That's why you can't measure your growth by what you see day to day. You have to step back and look at the bigger picture. You have to understand the principle of compound growth. And in this waiting period, the waiting period that so many of you are fighting against, there are hidden benefits. Things are happening that you cannot see. Powers are developing that you cannot measure. Your roots are growing deeper. Your foundation is becoming stronger. Your character is being refined. Your wisdom is expanding. These are the hidden benefits of the waiting period. But you won't see these benefits if you are too busy complaining about the wait. You won't recognize these patterns if you are too focused on rushing the process. You won't appreciate these markers if you are too impatient to observe them. Every setback is setting you up. Every delay is developing you. Every waiting period is working for you. But you must have the wisdom to recognize it. You must have the patience to respect it. You must have the vision to see it. And that's why mastering the art of preparation is so crucial. Because when you understand how to prepare, you transform waiting time into preparation time. You turn passive patience into active development. When opportunity meets preparation, people call it luck. But there's nothing lucky about it. What looks like luck to others is actually labor in disguise. What appears to be chance is actually choice in action. Many people are waiting for opportunities, but they are not preparing for opportunities. They want the platform, but they haven't built the foundation. They want the position, but they haven't developed the disposition. Opportunity is not just about what comes to you. It's about what you have become before it arrives. The question is not, when will my opportunity come? The question is, who will I be when it arrives? You must understand something profound about foundations. The taller the building, the deeper the foundation must be. The bigger the dream, the stronger the base must be. The greater the destiny, the more preparation required. But here's where most people miss it. They want to build skyscrapers on shallow foundations. They want to carry weight their character can't sustain. They want to handle responsibilities their preparation hasn't qualified them for. The power lies in consistent small actions. Every day doing something. Every day building something. Every day developing something. It's not the big things you do occasionally that create lasting success. It's the small things you do consistently. Think about water dropping on a rock. One drop seems insignificant, but day after day, drop after drop, that water shapes that rock. That's the power of consistent small actions. That's the force of daily preparation. And during these waiting periods, while you are preparing, while you are building, while you are developing, you are not just creating a foundation, you are creating resilience. You are not just building skills, you are building strength. Resilience is not born in comfort. Strength is not developed in ease. Character is not formed when everything goes your way. No, these qualities are forged in the furnace of waiting. They are developed in the laboratory of preparation. Every challenge you face during preparation is not an obstacle, it's an opportunity. Every difficulty you encounter is not a barrier, it's a builder. Every problem you solve is not just a solution, it's strength being developed. Some of you are frustrated with the preparation period, but I am here to tell you, your preparation is your protection. Your foundation is your future. Your development today is your defense tomorrow. When others are sleeping, you are preparing. When others are complaining, you are developing. When others are quitting, you are persisting. Why? Because you understand that preparation time is never wasted time. The depth of your preparation determines the height of your elevation. The quality of your foundation determines the stability of your success. The strength of your character determines the longevity of your impact. And that's why everything we have discussed tonight comes together in this moment of understanding. That great things take time. That patience is power. That preparation is protection. And that your time is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come full circle. And now you understand time is not your enemy, it's your ally. Waiting is not your weakness, it's your weapon. Patience is not your prison, it's your power. Everything we have discussed tonight points to one fundamental truth. Your greatest achievements are not instant productions. They are gradual progressions. Your success is not an event, it's a process. Your destiny is not a destination, it's a development. Right now, in this moment, some of you are standing at a crossroads. You are deciding whether to quit or to continue. You are wondering if it's worth the wait. You are questioning if the process is working. Don't you dare quit now. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare abort the process that's preparing you for greatness. Because everything you have been through has been preparing you. Every delay has been developing you. Every setback has been strengthening you. Every moment of waiting has been working for you. Your time is coming. Your season is approaching. Your breakthrough is brewing. But you must trust the process. You must honor the preparation. You must respect the time it takes to become what you were designed to be. And when that moment comes, when your preparation meets your opportunity, when your patience produces your promise, when your time intersects with your destiny, you won't just succeed, you will sustain. You won't just arrive, you will thrive. You won't just reach the top, you will be able to stay there. So I challenge you tonight. I dare you to embrace the process. I dare you to honor the time. I dare you to respect the preparation. Because greatness, true greatness, lasting greatness, waiting on the other side of your patience. The oak tree doesn't apologize for the time it takes to grow. The diamond doesn't apologize for the pressure it endured. And you don't need to apologize for the time it takes to become who you were meant to be. Your time is not being wasted, it's being invested. Your waiting is not empty, it's pregnant with purpose. Your patience is not passive, it's powerful. So stand firm in your season, stand strong in your process. Stand secure in your preparation. Because great things take time, and you are becoming something great.